On the 4th of July, I got another confirmation. I was with a friend and her family. We were walking to a man-made lake that's in our area. Everyone usually watches the fireworks there. There's tons of people, tons of kids. People were eating and waving flags and all of that fun stuff. But they always have music playing. So in order to get there, you have to cross like a street and go down some stairs to get into the lake area. Right as we were walking into the lake area, when I could start hearing the music, a certain song started playing. It's called Green Onions by Booker T and the MGs, and it's a pretty common song. I mean, people know it. They don't necessarily know what it's called. It's in a few things, but I recognized it right away because it is in The Sandlot. And it's in like a really great part of The Sandlot. And music is always like a thing for me. I always recognize music or associate music with certain things. So that song started playing. I right away was like, oh my gosh, I'm getting another Sandlot thing. And so I like made a mental note of that and continued having my night. But there was one point during the night where I was sitting there and everyone was going by and waving their flags and it's like, yay, America. And I just like had this really deep sadness, um, kind of just like they don't know what's coming. And I was just sitting there. I had like this weird, surreal moment where like those were the words I got. They don't know what's coming. And it was just like everyone's like happy and so like asleep or not aware of things, which in itself is a form of bliss, honestly. Sometimes I wish that I wasn't aware, honestly. I'm not going to lie. I wish that I was not aware. Sometimes I look at them and say, that is so much easier. Anyway, um, I had that moment and just kind of had like this deep sadness, kind of like a mourning almost. And then later in the night, I was driving by myself, and I was kind of just like, okay, I keep getting stuff about the Sandlot. Is there something that I am missing? And right away, I remembered that the adversary, the foe, their enemy in the Sandlot is called the Beast. It's this huge dog, um, and I was just like almost laughing because I was like, I cannot believe that I did not put that together until now. I totally forgot that the dog's name was the Beast. Um, so I kind of got this like, we have awoken the Beast, whether we did it consciously or unconsciously. There have been actions that have been put into place that have awoken the Beast. In the movie The Sandlot, they are playing baseball and they accidentally hit a ball over the fence into its yard. So it's like they like enter its territory. And we have done the same. So that's what I got. Also, um, the weekend before this last weekend, I was driving to Big Bear with a friend. And it's interesting because if I was there this weekend, I would have experienced a really large earthquake and like rock slides. Um, but there was a song that was playing in the car that caught my eye, or caught my ear, and it is by Father John Misty. The song is called Fun Times in Babylon. Um, I'm going to put links below to the lyrics and the music video. I'm also going to put links to the clip in The Sandlot that talks about, or it's like the legend of the Beast, and they talk about how the Beast can't wait to get back out and kill and destroy people. So I'm going to read the lyrics to this song. Here we go. And once again, I did not have control of the music. This is something that came on randomly. It caught my ear because of the word Babylon, but then I was listening closer, and the things that it talks about are interesting and tie into other things. So, fun times in Babylon. That's what I'm counting on. Before the dam goes up at the foot of the sea, before the new wing of the prison ribbon ceremony, before the star of the morning comes looking for me, I would like to abuse my lungs, smoke everything in sight with every girl I've ever loved, ride around the wreckage on a horse knee-deep in mud. Look out, Hollywood, here I come. Fun times in Babylon. Mama, they've just begun. Before they put me to work in a government camp, before they do up my face like a corpse and say, get up and dance, before the beast comes looking for last year's rent, I would like to abuse my lungs, smoked everything in sight with every girl I've ever loved, ride around my wreckage on a horse knee-deep in mud. Look out, Hollywood, here I come. And the music video is actually very interesting because he is walking around like all of this wreckage, and it looks like a plane wreck, and things are like smoking, and in the end it turns out to be like a Hollywood movie set, and there's people touring around him like on this little tram. So it's pretty ironic. I just thought that was funny. Just watch it till the end and you'll see what I'm talking about. Anyway, if you have any news or information on anything that's been happening, I don't like to set dates as far as prophecies, but I did get a very specific timeline for this one. I'd also like to point out that there's the July 11th dawn of the Planet of the Apes. And so I know, or what I've been getting as far as my other videos, is just that there's going to be a perfect storm. It's like a rapid succession of events or a cluster of events that happen in order to produce almost like just an explosion or a devastating result. So I know that the ball is already rolling, and I have no doubt that something has happened as far as the 4th of July. We just probably don't know about it yet, or it hasn't necessarily surfaced yet. But I know in my heart that it's true, it's real. So it'll be interesting to watch the next week and kind of see what shifts and happens. But also, I would like to say that there was like a ton. My videos on my page started out as like 150 hits or something, like the day before 4th of July. It really wasn't that many. And I checked on like the night of 4th of July before going to sleep. It was like 700 views. So that right there is already a shift. It's already people waking up. It's already, I don't know, it's like, why are you looking for this? Why are you seeking this out if you don't know? So I don't know. It's just, it's interesting. Anyway, keep me updated. Please leave any comments. Please leave anything that would be interesting. Also, if you have any dreams, or if you've had any dreams or anything like that, please leave me a comment or anything like that, because I would love to hear them. Thanks, and have a great day. Feel free to share.